Good evening, everybody. This is Johnny Seville. This is your executive summary for stock setups for the 13th of September. Okay, so let's have a look at the market. We broke down hardcore on Friday, breaking through all of the open range from the beginning of the month and smashing down on 4.21 billion shares. Today up almost equally on 3.9 billion shares as we rallied straight off of that support at 21.20. So we're kind of now, if you can have a look at the way that we closed, right underneath the resistance. So we're very much dealing with a lot of big movement, seeing as we've had zero movement almost since basically early July. In fact, if you talked about the kind of intraday movement we had just in the last two candles, it surpasses almost the range of the entire last few months. So we can see stuff is starting to happen. However, direction we are still yet to determine, but looking at the overseas markets, we're looking at basically, I think it was a 12-point drop we've seen in the futures so far. Now we had similar levels of drops last night, which resulted into a rally today. So it's a bit too early to tell as to whether we're going to be going up or down tomorrow. But basically what we're seeing right now is we're in oscillation. So I would expect to see possibly a little shot up in tomorrow's candle, but what I want to see on the bear side, I'd like to see it closing in the bottom half of the range. But either way, this is high caution. We've got a lot of stocks in the play at the moment, so I'm not rushing to get into any kind of position. I'm simply looking to protect positions and let the ones that are continuing to move in either direction go. There's lots of potentials in the watch list. I mean, these are the ones that came up that I've got on my long watch list at the moment, which if the market continues to rally, could be good intraday plays for tomorrow. I mean, you've got CLDX, good Twigs money flow divergence there. You've got CIDM. You can see if it takes out this, it could potentially get some movement. Probably not as good as the previous one though. We got DRNA just starting to move up, volume doubling over yesterday. That could be a good short-term play. You look at IPXL, that looks to be breaking out. JASN, an existing alert that we sent out previously, that's been going well. If you start to look at these individual stocks, LPCN, not quite ready yet, but I watch it on my watch list. MYGN, as you can see, this one also kind of starting to look like it wants to go somewhere. MCRB also on the watch list. SHEN, this one kind of making a big, probably this one looks the most fallen angel-ish. No insider trading on this one. This could be a possible trade on SHEN. But as you can see, basically all of these on the watch list all look like these would all be trades I would consider taking if the market wasn't so insecure. So as you can see, we're kind of in a situation where we've got to let the market play itself out before we start getting too overly zealous. SHEN probably the closest to a possible trade out of that list, other than the ones that have been already alerted, and we'll have a look at how the market shapes up tomorrow in terms of looking at SHEN. May send out another video alert in the morning based on how the market's looking in the early stages on this particular position. So, but mostly what I'm really doing is just in a holding pattern. Those are the ones on my watch list, but I'm in a holding pattern waiting to see what the market does. What I would like to spend my time here talking about are the ones already from the list. J&J, that's done really well. It's obviously bouncing off its support zone right now. You can see the 22.3% Fibonacci holding that one up. So we're waiting to see if that's going to hold or not, but the volume was lighter than yesterday. Obviously the stop loss is holding that down as well, and we just need to see it break that 22.3% Fibonacci. Whirlpool has been killing it. It's been free falling. Obviously, like the market, it looked very similar. The options were up around the December 180 puts are up around 80% in potential profit. I'm extremely impressed as how Whirlpool has moved to the downside. So liking that one. Costco also very similar. That's just been killing it, continuing to drop lower and lower. None of these stocks breaking a higher high, so we'll evaluate most of these in trading room tomorrow. Don't miss that. It's going to be an awesome trading room. We've got TJX, which has been killing it. The first target was hit on this one yesterday, or I should say Friday, just free falling straight down to that target there, of course from that bear flag, which has now panned out, and you can see the bear flag coming down to its target zone. So TJX, big win there for anyone in that one. Never broke through its stop loss. So yeehaw. Now on the long side, we got a PAG. This is doing awesome, still making money on the long side. Hardly at all a pullback on the yesterday's drop, but we'll wait to see if this can now break a higher high. It needs to break 49 to continue its uptrend. As I said, we already looked at JASN, but that one looks awesome. QTNT, this one hit its second target on Friday. Wow, what awesome performance, just rallied straight up, rallying off the moving averages, not even rallying off the moving average, rallying up the upper Bollinger Band. That is extreme movement. Of course, this was one of our top picks from the Smart Money Perfect Storm series we've been running every Wednesday. Of course, the final installment of that is this Wednesday night. Don't miss that either. ADMP, which I loaded up on back earlier on to 290. That closed well at 208. 308. So waiting for that to break the highs and hopefully storm on there. But I'm still confident in that. Still holding that. FBR, Frank Bravo Romeo, holding really well as well. A hammer candle here, closing the top half of the range. That one just keeps pushing higher and higher and higher and higher. Central Energy Criteria back here at 623. Of course, now up at 728. I mean, really, everything's been moving really well. It's been an excellent start to the month and good finish to the end of last. NUAN, waiting to see this kind of burst out of this potential downward channel, but that's looking solid as well. So really, it's just a matter of wait and see, really see what happens in tomorrow's market as to whether we push further and break resistance overhead, or whether we have a kind of a whipsaw type reversal candle and then go down from there. But the most important thing is that action is happening, and that's how we make money. The only reason that lots of action means not making money is if you're on the wrong side of it, but of course that's why we're here. So hope to see you all in trading room tomorrow night. It's going to be a great one, and for now, happy trading, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.